life. Anyway, the conversation I heard went something like this. Control tower to graduate, please listen carefully to the following transmission. In your mind, you may think you cannot fly, but always remember the story from the first grade, the little engine that could. The runway is dark. As a Tri-C graduate, rather than curse the darkness, you are expected to light a candle. On your right-hand side is your Tri-C diploma. It is your pilot's license. Understand that it will take you as high and as far as you wish to go. Understand that in order to become the most that it is within you to be, your vision must be more than 2020. You must see the future not as it is, but as it can be. To your left is your flight plan. Study it well because it will set your direction. You are the control panel. Common sense and experience is your radar. Use them to avoid life's hazards. Love and compassion for your fellow man is your temperature gauge. Don't let that temperature drop too low. In your bomb sights, you will see poverty and discrimination, disease, and other forms of human suffering. Use your arsenal of knowledge and patience and understanding to help rid the world of these destructive elements. Your fuel gauge registers 1/2 tank, but 1/2 is education and background. Understand that the tank is half full, not half empty. You may refuel while in flight with more education and with a positive attitude and persistence. Congratulations, graduate. You are now prepared for takeoff. Graduate to control tower, graduate to control tower. But how high shall I fly? And what is my destination? Control tower to graduate. Please listen carefully. This is the conclusion of our transmission. Remember that your attitude determines your altitude. I suggest that you fasten your safety belt, set your sights upward, open your throttle wide, and aim for the moon, for even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And unlike the audience this afternoon, the Tri-C audience went absolutely wild. When the applause subsided, Interim President Ron Sobel took the microphone and responded, "Mr. Ford, they shall not soon forget you." And then he asked them to applaud again, and they did. The keynote speaker, Congresswoman Okar, took the microphone, turned around to me and said, "I don't know why they needed me here." A few members of the very distinguished and proper Tri-C Board of Trustees completely lost their composure and started giving me the high sign. As I was leaving Tri-C, the chairman of Tri-C's Board of Trustees, the late Owen Higgs, stopped his car. He blocked traffic. He let the window down to congratulate me. The Tri-C newspaper, the Intercom, reprinted much of the speech. Several members of the commencement committee congratulated me personally. And what was the result of all of that commotion? Well, I had begun my trip from vision to reality. I was able to do that only because I dared to visualize and project and work into a circumstance where I had not yet been. I did not fit the mold of the person that should have been addressing 6,000 people according to the statistics. I had absolutely no reason to be up there except that I was asked to do it. I said yes, and once I said yes, I was committed. And nobody ever knew that I was really not a public speaker. Another thing we must do is to review our habits. Good habits are like fuel for your journey, while bad habits are like adding water to your gas tank. I've developed the habit of using my mind. I've developed the habit of trying to pull something good out of every experience. I've developed the habit of associating with winners, as evidenced by the people you met here this afternoon. I've developed the habit of being up between 5 and 6 a.m. in the morning. Hello? Usually I lose my audiences at this point. I forgot to mention I don't have to get up at that time, but their thought is only an idiot would get up at 5 or 6 unless they had to. Yes, but I'm an idiot with 2 books and 3 booklets, and I don't think well after lunch.